Alright, what is up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm so excited for this pillar chase. Finally got the update we were all waiting for. Complete overhaul. I mean, just look at this. Animations out of the lobby. Whole new menu. This is crazy. You got patch notes here. This is insane. Everything, almost everything was like completely reworked. And it's freaking insane. Look, you can change your player profile. And wow, bro. Holy crap. I'm going to read you the patch notes as usual. If I miss anything, my bad. But we're going to get into it. I'm so excited for this. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. I hit 2,000. I'm so thankful for it. And I'm hoping to grow this channel even more. So if you enjoy content like this, then I think you should like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. Survivors now have permanent abilities that they can unlock with coins. So that means if we go over here, hold on. Still got to freaking learn. Okay. These are all upgrades you can buy. There's so many. Super slider, get increased slide distance, but it takes more stamina from you. Explode, start beeping like a bomb and then explode and die if you hit the monster and drain their stamina to 0 and blind them for a few seconds. Break free, get a speed boost for 2 seconds upon being broken bone. Clarity, when you have max stamina, your view distance is increased, allowing you to see further. Cloak, become invisible for 6 seconds. You can only walk while this is active. Double down, upon using an item, there is a random chance that item will be re-added to your inventory. Duplicate, spawn a duplicate of yourself that sprints to your mouse position. Energy burst, gain a speed boost for a few seconds. After the speed boost ends, your sprint speed is reduced for a few seconds. Invincible, when you get hit, the damage is ignored. You drain some stamina and get highlighted in return. Living beacon, highlight yourself whenever you take damage. Other humans can see highlights to avoid the monster. Parry stance, enter parry state and parry the LC attack that hits you. Succeeding knocks the monster back. Failing makes you take extra damage. Rewind, transport back to your location from a few seconds ago. Stamina is drained when using. Sixth sense, emit AoE effect that see any nearby monsters for a few seconds. And Taskmaster, highlights all objectives of the map upon using. So we have I have Taskmaster. These perks look so fun to use, dude. I'm gonna purchase parry stance. That looks fun. Next up, they added a new UI and customization to the player profile tab. So if we go to the player profile right here, there's a crap ton of stuff to work with. You can see you got all your stats here. You can see your playtime with all of them. Oh, I just got exposed. Okay. Yeah, you know, I was openly a PCX main. It's okay. But yeah, there's a bunch of stats here, and you can customize your player profile. You got borders for your small thing, and these are all the borders. These are dope as heck, bro. And then you got your banners, usual banners. I think they added more, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think they added more. Yep, they definitely added more. Dude, these are so freaking cool, bro. They added so much stuff. They added leveling for survivors. You unlock ranked item skins once you reach certain thresholds. So the item skins are survivor inventory. Item skins right here. I think you can buy them, but I think once you reach a certain level on Survivor, they give it to you. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Correct me if I'm wrong. They added sliding/crouching by pressing control. So you can slide and crouch in game as Survivor if you press control. Not sure what the button is on controller and stuff. You guys are going to have to say that in the comments. And they added some new skins, so let's see. So here's a monster inventory. That's cool. First we have Twilight Springtrap. Consumed Stricken. Honestly, a fire skin. Oh yeah, and they gave you the Baldy ones. Oh yeah. Cannon EXE. It's pixely. It's pretty cool. You got the chef skin for Jeffrey. And Ariana. Pretty fire skin. Oh, and you can customize the ancients. We'll get to that in a second. Aoni and Fuwadi returned to the game, so now you can play them again. They added new settings to the settings menu, so if we go here to the settings, you can change your keybinds, so that's cool. You can change all of these. Ooh, you can change your field of view. Yeah, that's pretty good. You can change the chase music percentage. Wow, and the screen shake. So all the sweats, they be changing it down to 0. You know, I don't like to sweat, so I'm keeping mine at 50. Added a map selection for the monster, so if you're going up as monster, you can choose what map you want to be on. Not sure how I feel about that one, but you know what? It's good. It's fine. It's really cool. So they're helping out the survivors. If the round timer is above 130, they turn it down to 130. The round timer increases to 1 minute if it's under a minute when it turns to last man standing. So I think that's pretty fair and balanced, kinda. I feel like they should just automatically default it to 1 minute, but it might just be me. They added some last man standing events for a few of the maps. You probably saw from the leaks, like the Baldy map, the Fazbear attraction, like that lit on fire. Really cool. The pillars literally got like the fattest glow up of all time, and they also reworked the forest map to Camp Pineview. It's really cool. They added the ability to recolor ancient skins, so let's come here to 2011X. Why not? Ew. I never saw this rework. It looks a little gross. Okay. Basically, use this, and then you can change his color. Pretty cool. They added sound sets for the survivors, so if we go to survivor inventory, sound sets. So it's like different sound effects for different cues. So if you get hurt, like your bone breaks, if you heal, when you run out of stamina, and the death scream. So yeah, they resized the Gobble Run map and the Gilgamesh facility, I assume to accommodate for survivors a little more, because I know the Gobble Run map was absolutely humongous for no reason at all, so it's pretty good. They messed with the layout for hide and seek and the dungeon. Players now get winded debuff when at 0 stamina. It's a visual only one. They added multiple new survivor poses. They added Inkfell's new model and animations, and they made Double Trouble rare, so we're not getting absolutely destroyed by multiple monsters. But let me show the new poses. Let's see this. Oh yeah, and they added prop items for them as well, and that's freaking dope. So here's all of them. And those are all the new ones. And then for Inkfell, got his... Oh my gosh, you can already see in this skin. That's dope, bro. Dude, he looks even scarier. Holy cow. Changed it for all his stuff. Wow. This is default skin. Dude, that's dope, bro. Dude, Inkfell looks crazy. Dog Watching 3 Twilight Skin plus emote. So to unlock the skin, you must play Dog Watching 3 and get the Petrichor badge. If I'm reading that right. I'm a tad bit illiterate, you know. Not the best at reading. So you can see on badge here, one long night is ahead of you, and it unlocks the salvage skin in Pillar Chase 2. So essentially, what you need to do, I'm gonna speedrun getting this right now. So what you need to do is, first of all, this is dope looking game. You should play it because it looks insane. I mean, just look at this. So basically, you want to press delve. All right, once you're in, you want to head over here to this guy. You know what to do. Stay safe down there. I don't know what to do. Thanks for telling me. Basically, go through all that animation. Now you're in here. Okay, there you go. Now the night has started. You got the badge, so now you can go back to Pillar Chase 2, and then it unlocks the Twilight Springtrap skin. The skin is insane, bro. I love it. Actually looks insane. I like this skin a lot. So this is a dope skin, and if you don't want to spend money on it, then go play Dog Watching 3. It's a good game anyway. You should play it. Change the monster chance system. So basically how it works is that you have a percentage instead of a number. So as you can see right here on the little board, we have percentages. Like, where am I? I have a 4% chance. Kind of tragic. And basically, how the chance is calculated, it takes your number of chance and it divides it by everybody else's in the server's chance added up together. So say you have a chance of 5, and then the entire server, hypothetically, let's say it's like 4 people, they have a combined chance number of like 25. It's going to be 5 divided by 25. That's kind of how it works, if that makes sense. And your visual percent, like, it might change from what it says here. It'll change. Like, for example, mine just changed to 3%. But in, like, behind the scenes, it's still the same amount of chance that you had. It's just, I'm pretty sure all of these are trying to equal out to 100 for everybody in the server. So behind the scenes, you have the same chance no matter what, but visually, the percent chance is going to change to either lower or higher. So don't worry too much about that. The person with the highest chance has like huge chance to get killer, but there is also that small chance where people below can also get killers. So I think that's fair to play killer more, because I know trying to get killer in this game is absolutely atrocious, and it's kind of just survivor for a majority of the time you're playing. So I think that's pretty good. All right, last but not least, let's get to the balance changes. Rosemary's stamina was reduced from 45 to 38, so they received like a nerf. Yeah, that's just a nerf. I don't know where I was going with that. It's straight up nerf. Sorry, Rosemary mains. Forest King got like literally just reworked. Their base speed was increased to 29. Their stamina was reduced to 30. And they now speed up as you keep moving. So they kind of like slide across the ground. Think of it like they're on ice, except they're floating and they kind of just fly around. Their abilities got like completely reworked. So the first ability is called Glitched Barricade. It spawns a wall of glitchy vines where your camera is pointing, and it slowly goes back down over time. So think of like a wall spawning and then slowly going down. Next, they have Royal Entanglement. They shoot out roots. They shoot roots out of their body and entangle any nearby players, damaging them if they don't get far enough away. Getting far enough away will break the root. So basically, it's like AoE type thing, but they can run away from it and get out of it. But if they don't get away from it in time, then they get hurt. Lurking Facade has a cooldown of 19 seconds, and the ensnare time was reduced to 3.25 seconds. So it got nerfed. Hard nerf on that ability. MX also kind of got reworked. His charging demise damage was reduced to 5, and he can now slowly turn it while he's using it. But his pow hop is the biggest change, because looking into the air will launch you upwards, and no longer you can't turn while using it, but you can launch yourself upwards. And the knockdown range was increased, and the stun time was increased. I'm gonna just show you a clip of it. That's Wisp had some balance changes. Oh my gosh. His Gobble Bomb, hitting a Gobble Bomb with the left click increases its linger duration by 1.5 seconds. So you can increase the duration of the Gobble Bomb by smacking it. Frenzy now restores a lot of stamina when you use it, so even more busted. He got buffed. Oni came back, and he also came back with a buff. His sprint speed was increased to 22. So good on Oni. I hate the character even more now because I have a skill issue, and I don't like dealing with them. Jeffrey Woods, he now gets a +1 speed boost while using Maniacal Haste, so he got buffed. Inkfell, his Devil's Portal. Exiting a portal when no one around will silently exit you, and it won't despawn it, so that's a huge buff for Inkfell. That's insanely good for him. And his Devil Rage, his hitbox was increased by 15%, so lots of monsters are getting buffed in this one. EXE, his Too Slow, his speed while using it was increased to 28.5. It was 27, and he regenerates stamina while using it. So that is huge for anybody playing EXE, because they needed that. For Nilo, his stamina was increased to 40, and his Godly Leap can now leap into the air while using it, so he can go upwards. Stricken, his speed while infected increased by 4.8, and Stricken debuff damage is increased. So more buffs. That's what I'm seeing right now. Uncle Samsonite, no sprint time increased from 1 to 2.25 seconds. So the one nerf of the update, the 2-second nerf, because Rosemary got nerfed as well. But lastly, PCX, his balance changes. Using his abilities now drains and requires stamina. If you land the abilities, his stamina is refunded. So high risk, high reward gameplay with PCX. Using the left mouse button now drains 1 stamina, so that's a nerf for him. And You Can't Run is now instant, but the turning is drastically reduced. So I'd say it's a good balance change. It kind of balances him out even more. That's the end of the patch notes. So much stuff was added in this update, and there's so many new ways to play. I'm gonna be able to make so many videos on stuff like these, like frick, I don't even know where to start. The upgrades. We'll go with the upgrades. If you guys want to see me make videos covering them, hit that subscribe button and like too, so you don't miss the video when it comes out. I'm gonna be trying to decipher which ones are the absolute best to use, which ones are good for tryharding, which ones are good for making money, all that. I'll be trying to decipher that, and you guys should tune in for it. Enjoy the update, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time.